Would you mind defining woke? Because it's come up a couple times, and I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
So, I mean, woke is sort of the idea that um I this is going to be one of those moments that goes viral.
Yeah, it certainly was.
Yeah, I will say, across the board, Black women are the lowest.
PickMeisha, number one. PickMeisha, number one. Melanie King. Melody Dak Hangs.
In terms of dating and marrying.
Oh, wait. Let me give it some more volume. Let me work something out here. I know this is like an unscheduled live stream, so probably be me, me and my computer. But I wanted to throw this out here. I was inspired by Pretty Black Magic, so I had to throw something out there because the PickMeishas, they are dangerous. They are getting people hurt. And I'm going to show you right in this short live stream today. Here we go.
In fact, actually, Black women are high in dating because we give up sex the most.
All right, take your shirt off.
Wait, high in dating because we give up sex the most. And what she said, what Melanie DeKangs just said, is not true. Black women are beat out quite badly by Caucasian women. Caucasian date the most. She can look it up if she wants to, but she won't. Not only that, but Black men are 3 times as promiscuous as Black women. So what does that tell you about Black men if she's calling Black women 304s?
It's yours. No, that's yours.
We're doing we're doing the most. We dominate rap.
What?
In the culture that is very sexual, especially in the US.
Another bad statement by her. You know what I love? I love the truth. I love facts. She's saying that Black women dominate rap. Now, they're prominent in rap because they're more successful, but they do not dominate rap. Rap is done by like 90% men. So the problem that I have with Mel DeKangs, is she doesn't tell the truth all the time. M. Mills in the house. Good seeing you, M. Mills. Straight up, just a hot mess. Here we go.
So a lot of men see us as easy targets to,
Now, she's right about that. Well, and the funny thing is this, notice how she said men, but not Black men. Because other men don't see Black women as easy targets. It's Black men who see Black women as easy targets because they know that Black women outnumber them. And they also see Black women as easy targets as far as crime is concerned. And Mel didn't want to talk about that shit. No, she want to keep her men in check. So she ain't going to tell them the truth that the men that she caters to are the most violent men in the United States. She didn't want to say that shit. No. Here we go.
To have sex with.
You're not gonna get down to the skivvies.
And we have the highest rate of having children outside of marriage, wedlock.
What?
And so men see us as bed wenches, easy to have sex with.
Is that what your ex said? Mel? You know what I learned about PickMeishas is they are miserable. I'm telling you, they are miserable. They are not happy people. Okay, Mel got dumped, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you go in on Black women the way you do, I gotta bring that shit up. And you look, I can't do anything for you. You brought it up. So the thing is this. She should be, no, I'm just going to leave it like that. I got too much stuff to do. Here we go.
You're not going to get down to the skivvies.
But they don't see us as valuable wives.
You're not gonna get down to the skivvies. You're not gonna get down to the skivvies. You're not gonna get down to the skivvies.
And that's the funny thing. Mel was trying to give it up. At least she made it seem that way. Allegedly. I'm going to throw in some legal shit for a minute. She's trying to give it up to MTR, right? On live TV after, and it, you want to know what's weird about it? If it was like a year or two after, and people forgot that she was talking like, old crotchety bigot about black women before when she went over there to pasty face and talked, in England. Fine. But this is right after. This is like a month after that whole Pearly things, broke down. And that's the weirdest thing you're ever gonna see. So I just want you to, check out the hypocrisy here. Listen.
I get to dictate. I get to dictate. I get to dictate take your shirt off.
So here is a bonus reason as to why the 90-day rule doesn't work. If you want to see the
full remember now, she was just saying earlier in the video that black women give it up the easiest. Uh-oh, what did I just do? Wait, hold on. Oh shit. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Oops, I'm back. Hold on 1 second. I was like, what the heck? Oh, I know what I did. I minimized myself. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Let's see here. I don't want a new private window. Go back here. Okay, let me go here. Dang, I was on a roll too, but that's okay because we live. Okay. There we go with that. Okay. No, it's somewhere on here. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let's see here. Window. Nope. Oh, that's not it. Okay. So anyway, let me get this. Am I echoing out there? See, let me get this out here. Okay. Let me bring that up. Thanks for being patient. So anyway, we were talking about Melanie King and how she was basically being a hypocrite. But we're gonna go on. Let me bring this up. Screen. And I want this one. Okay, cool. Here we go. Okay. Thanks for being patient. Here we go.
Funny about using you guys is seriously, it kind of feels like the only thing that is actually feminine about
I think I figured it out. Okay, here we go. What's this right here? Oh, I stacked. Okay, here we go.
a vagina. Okay. Because I feel like, there's like a man on the panel.
Okay, and what's feminine about you, Brittany?
Everything is feminine about me.
Oh, come on.
Like, I'm not trying to go personal here. So I don't know why you're trying to make this personal.
No, you made it personal when you
No, I
when
said
you led with,
when
hey, I don't have any
I
debt.
don't know.
As if that's a flex because your parents have money.
You asked.
What have you actually earned for yourself?
Brittany, you asked me. I'm saying in general, women own the majority of debt. We don't make great choices. If we look at who we pick, let's look at romantic decisions. Women don't make very good romantic decisions in general.
Hello, young lady. I'm on a date with my favorite ex
We don't make great choices.
who told all her friends and family members she'll never see me again.
You're in a halfway house?
We don't make great choices.
Okay. What did you do?
Long story short, it involved a lot of guns.
We don't make great choices.
Smile for the camera. What did you say? Smile for the camera.
We don't make great choices.
Do you have any children?
We don't make great choices.
I knew you were going to ask that question.
We don't make great choices.
Yes, I have 13 kids. You hear me?
No.
I said I have 13 kids. Just smile. They gonna know.
Wait, what?
You're actually talking about people who don't have that, who have it turned off, who are disconnected.
Like her.
Got him! Got him!
Ernesto's alleged mistress.
Okay. So now we're going to go over Ernesto's queen. Yep, Sonia. Here we go.
Sonia gives a quick rundown of her Tasha K interview.
So the first 20 minutes of the interview was with Ernesto. He called in. He can't talk about his case, of course, because it's open, ongoing. Anything can and will be used against you and twisted. He did talk about just being innocent on everything, not being into children because of the CP case, not being guilty of the sexual assault case, not being guilty of all the charges, actually. And they got a little heated, of course, because Tasha pushes buttons. Then she and I start. She digs right into the mistress accusations or claims. So at the end, Tasha hits me with the shock comment, which was, I believe you guys are in a criminal organization. And I'm looking at her like, what?
Yeah, let's talk about Sonia for a minute. Okay. I think she's in her 50s, right? She doesn't want to die alone. So she hooked up with a criminal. She's diehard. I mean, she is your ride or die PickMeisha. For sure. And that's amazing. That's amazing to me. It really is, because she knows dude's going in. If she's really realistic in her mind, she knows he's done. But she still sticks in there. Shout out to Red Headphones. Shout out to Red Headphones. So basically, I mean, that's what's going down here. She is what you would call a super PickMeisha, because at least some PickMeishas will look for value in men, while that's not her. So let's play a little bit more.
What did you just say? Like, that's crazy. Don't play with this man's freedom. Do not play with this man's freedom. That's where I have a problem with.
What's going on with Jeezy? Here we go.
Y'all, people can't be that stupid. Please tell me people are not so stupid as be buying this BS that Jeezy, known colorist, known texturist, known F-boy is out here pushing. Y'all, if you don't know, Jeezy is doing a tell-all interview with Nia Long. Now, he's giving us a preview of it, y'all.
All right.
And you know what is so disappointing? People is eating
You guys
this
can hear me
mess
okay, right?
up right and left. Now, listen.
Okay, so basically, Nia Long, let's face it, let's put her on the list. I had a crush on Nia Long for such a long time. But yeah, she's on the list. She's on the list. She's a PickMeisha. I mean, she knows what kind of dude Jeezy is, and so's Jenny. She's a PickMeisha too. She did a good job in that divorce though, because she was locked in some type of what was it? One of those things, pre-trial stuff. and she got out of that shit. She cool. Now let's bring up my other favorite pal. Here she come.
Sierra, the
All right. Security boss. Married woman, apparently. That's what she said anyway. She's miserable as well. Does she defend, men that are looking for marriage, men that are looking for a fulfilling life? No, but she will defend male 304s like Big A. Yeah. Let's listen to her talk for a minute. Here we go.
the women that he's dating or spending time with, they're all of age and they all need to be held accountable for what they decide to do. Let's don't miss that. Even the ones in the US, if we decide to give ourselves to men, then we just decide to do so and we have to be accountable for that.
She's basically saying that it's on women if men take advantage of them. Way to go, security boss. I'm gonna say, but let me show you what, a a man will say here. Come on, Big A, talk for us, Big A. Tell us tell us what you really feel. Tell us what you really feel.
Number one, the most obvious benefit of being in Brazil dating versus the United States is women do not hesitate coming back home with you. It
Really? Really, Big A? Really awesome? Oh, this is before you got kicked out. Oops, my bad.
it is unbelievably easier to get. If you're in Brazil and you have not had intercourse in a long time, I'm sorry to tell you as a man, that's more than likely your fault. It's got to.
Yeah. So this is the type of men these PickMeisha channels support. Male 304s. If this was a woman, they would diss that person. But they defend a male 304. I mean, how can you call him anything else? That's what's crazy to me. But let's keep it going. All right, just so you know, listen closely what I got to say right here. This is Austin Holloman. He's staying at his mother's house because he's a high value man. I guess he doesn't have as much money as we thought because, if you're a grown man, he's in his mid 20s, right? I mean, it's great to visit your mom, but, you probably want to live your own life somewhere else, right? No, he's not. And that's important for you to know before I play the tape because number one, he's living on his mom's house. Okay. This is a man who's respected by, millions of men. And you're going to see why. And it's not a good look for us either. But here we go. Here we go.
In a crime voice.
Okay. First, just me right off the bat. Who tapes their own mother? I mean, in a negative way. That just shows you where, right there, really, quite honestly, we're done. We could be done. The fact that he's taping his own mother in a negative context. Okay. Let me pause that right there. Who else? Who else is, look,
You want this particular man to take you out to the restaurants that you want to go to so you can order the most and you can get a full belly. They're hungry.
that, she's miserable too. I believe she's miserable. I mean, I think she knows that basically the situation she's in, at least for what was told allegedly, let's just say she's unhappy. Let me show you the type of man that is in this woman's room. Let me take her off the screen for 1 second and show you. You see that dude right there? You see that dude right there? Right here in the middle with all the looks like he's got he looks like he's got all sorts of stuff, you know? Looks like he's got all sorts of stuff. Yeah, that's it. Let me go back over here. Here we go.
Free. They need you to pay for this food because they got to eat and they depend on you to do so. As much as we have a lot of boss chicks out here who can handle their own, pay their own bills, they don't need no man. They still look forward to have these men to take them out to these restaurants that they don't want to pay for. See, even if these women make the money.
You know what's funny to me? What Didi ain't telling nobody is that black women usually have to pay for their own meal now these days because these dudes ain't got no money. They ain't got no money. So, I mean, you should have seen. I remember being on her panel one time, and she had a dude on there that just got out of jail. The other guy was in a halfway house. One other guy, well, he was just like insecure as hell. And that's the people that came to, that's basically the people who come to her channel. So it's really, it would be hilarious. You know what would be really hilarious? If she had the men and their stats listed on her video and their status, while she talks this kind of crap. It would be like ex-con, 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 unemployed, 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 25K a year, 10K a year. But, she gives them hope, welcome Tanya. Tanya's sweating the house.
If they really do, they still don't want to pay for anything. You don't even want to pay for a date. You don't even want to pay for anything. You still are looking for.
They say you don't want to pay for anything, but you're paying for everything. Let me keep it going. Why does she not want to tell the truth? Women make just as much as men. They don't need dudes for anything, quite honestly. And then what's funny is she'll do something hypocritical and say, and diss women that have a job and make money. Okay, she'll diss them and go, "Oh, you want to be modern? You want to be modern and all this kind of shit." It's like, look, there are more modern men than there are modern women. They're going fly. What do you think a modern man is if he's flying to some other place to find sex? See, that's what she don't want to mention. She don't want to mention that part. Here we go.
Do you know that one song that goes, "Got a white boy on my roster"?
So this is video. Basically, actually, believe it or not, Queen of Kings is a PickMeisha in a way. He is a Caucasian man, but she's still a PickMeisha. But listen, I mean, he treats her better than what she's been treated before. Wait, I don't know. I don't know if this is Queen of Kings, to be honest. This might be another
pasta and lobster. Well, I don't know what kind of Caucasian she was talking about, but it wasn't this kind. Got a white boy on my roster. He'd be feeding me 7-Eleven hot dogs and monsters. Dalton, have you ever even
Let me
had?
pause that out. Yeah, she seemed pretty happy. So maybe the thing about Chester Day is really, really angry. Don't ask me why at divestors. And mathematically, Black women would have to date out anyway because there's just not enough Black men. Okay, period. We're not talking about like the ones that are in prison or the ones that are gay. Okay, and then there's the DL ones; those can't be good choices, right? See, we haven't counted those out yet. And that Black women are the most race loyal women in the United States. To this point, this is what happens next. Here we go.
This one mistake is what ultimately costed Julio his life.
No, that's a dude. He's a dude.
To celebrate his 26th birthday, Julio rented out an Airbnb and was giving out the address to anyone who wanted to pull up and celebrate with him.
Hey, the pool party start the day at 5.
Well, that's good, Julio. Well, if you heard the news, he passed away due to lead poisoning. And here's the people who made it happen.
Alicia Andrews just showed why you never tag your girl along when sliding.
Alicia Andrews, you talk about ride or die. You know what I liked about this situation with the Julio crew? you know, that you know, who made him gave him lead poisoning. They show an excellent form of leadership. They take their girlfriend, okay? They take her, and she's beautiful too. They take their girlfriend out on a deletion spree. And that's the funny thing is I'd love, you know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a speech of Kevin Samuels talking smack and saying black men are leaders and all this kind of stuff. And then all I'm gonna do is put up crime clips, crime clips and shit, showing the leadership that black men have done, and then put a Diddy to finish it off, you know. But yeah, there she is. And that's her dude right here. Wait, no, this is her dude. Wait, no, it's this dude. Okay, that's her dude. He brought her in on it. If he told her, I don't think you should go out here. It's not that you're a woman. It's just I'm here to protect your, thing. I'll go out and do this on my own and stuff. No. So they're mad at her because she's per se ratting on them. I'm like, hey, good way to go, girl. You're putting 5 lead poisoners, 4 lead poisoners into jail, and maybe, just maybe, you'll get out in 5 to 10 years, maybe. No, she's doing her duty for the community. For the community. So, hey.
Among the 5 arrested in connection to Fulio's murder. And it's
JG in the house. JG, I'm just doing a little quick live, trying to show you the prime and best PickMeishas in the house. Here we go. With the PickMeisha queen. I mean, this is PickMeisha to the. This is when PickMeisha goes bad. Chester Day was trying to go, when swirling goes bad. Well, how about this? This is when PickMeisha goes real bad. Real bad. When you are so down for your man, you go out and try to spread some lead poisoning on some other dude. That's,
that she is already cracking.
Lisa Andrews, the ultimate PickMeisha. I mean, talk about losing your life because you're a PickMeisha. She could be in prison forever.
Appearance in court has everyone already worried. From nervously biting her nails and fidgeting, it's clear that Alicia Andrews is scared. Clearly, she wasn't cut out.
What a stupid thing to do over beef. Ain't that something? Look how beautiful she is. No, let me go back. I got to give props where props are given. This is a beautiful young lady here. She is beautiful and wasted. She's beautiful enough that she could attracted a very well-off man. Bimmy from the chat in the house. Bimmy, you got some great content. Excellent content. Everybody give Bimmy from the chat, a hand of applause. Excellent content on all sorts of different topics. Anyway, yeah, this is PickMeisha going wrong. But the Kang, Chaz, Chuck E. Cheese, Tarday, they endorsed her to get, to get with people, to get with these Dusties. And look where it got Alicia. This ain't Alicia Keys, but she's just as beautiful as Alicia Keys. And she wasted it on losers. Look. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Any man of any race would love to be in her presence just by appearance. Obviously, she can't be that smart. I mean, if you're choosing, first of all, if you're choosing a boyfriend that takes you on a lead spree, and you have to, that's code for something else. You're not making good decisions. You know that. Okay. So anyway, let's move on. Oh, I gotta put her on.
Iyanla Van Zant, we are so blessed to have you here with us today on the Griot. I want to start, dear, with something that we share, which is
Ayanna Van Zandt. You know what's funny? The red pill dudes went after, you know, the lawyer for the, and it's weird because she did this for what she's endorsing the lawyer to do. Ayanya did, and that didn't turn out well for her. She got hands and feet. She got robbed by her dude. She got cheated on, but then she has the nerve to say this.
we are both attorneys by trade. You are a lawyer, you have a legal background. And as women in the law, Ayanla, do you believe that lens, that legal lens, informs our perspective and the way we show up in the world as women?
Oh, absolutely. And that's why I got out. Yeah, very, very masculine, very intellectual, almost stripped and robbed of humanity. It really shows the dichotomy between the letter of the law and the spirit of the law.
Okay, bring it.
And for me, it just didn't feed my soul.
Yeah. But here she is, a PickMeisha that literally had a man almost ruin her life. Not to the, I don't think to the, no, I think it could have been Shirley Strawberry level, but we're not sure. Who must have also been a PickMeisha. Let me get to the spot. Here we go.
And that's not who we are as women. It just isn't. And I think for Black women, particularly for us, the way that we've been programmed and conditioned, many of us are.
You know what's funny to me? You know what happens when you kick it with bus drivers? You know what happens when you kick it with bus drivers? Do you know? I'm asking. Do you know? Do you know what happens when you kick it with bus drivers?
Alicia Andrews just showed why you never tag your
You
life
end up
sentence by revealing that he was also hours away
like
from home in a city where the murder victim also was, and admitted that he was
this on a Saturday night news, Sunday night news, in court, in jail. This is what happens when you kick it with a bus driver. This is what happens. Look at those guys. You know, in court, in jail. Look at it. This is how you end up if you take Ayanna Van Zant's advice. You kick it with the bus driver. She kicked it with the bus driver. She kicked it with the bus driver. All those women we show on the Sunday show that pass away due to lead poisoning, they kicked it with the bus driver. They kicked it with the bus driver. I cannot stress more, kicking it with the bus driver gets you. Look, they're not in the hospital. Look at that. Kicking it with the bus driver. Let's see if I can get them all on screen. I need to get them all. There we go. Kicking it with the bus driver. This is what it gets you. This is what it gets you. Let me go back. There we go. This is what it gets you. It gets you in a lineup. This is what happens when you listen to PickMeisha's online. When you kick it with the bus driver. Alicia, why? Oh well, she's definitely off the market. Oh man, you know, she's gonna probably get 20. I think she'll get 20, but no more than that. And let's check this out. Yep, I told you Cam was red pill. A lot of people said I don't remember him being red pill. Well, let me show you. Let me show you. He is extremely red pill. You know, look, red pill queen right here, red pill queen right there. She will make you end up in the same situation. She will make you end up in the same situation that Alicia, not Keys, ended up in. Sitting in a lineup for lead poison. Let's see what they say.
Six. Answer this one. Is social media ruining the process?
Old 8 kid Cam
Dating and
kicking it with the red pill.
We set expectations in relationships.
Absolutely, yes.
Ooh.
Yes, absolutely, yes.
Okay, explain.
I think that a few years ago, a relationship was between two people. Okay, what y'all agreed to is what it was.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look, I am sorry to say this, but it ain't. I told you they miserable. I told you they miserable. Okay, as beautiful as Six the Goddess is, she got that work. She got that work. She will tell you she got that work. Six, you got that work, didn't you? Look at that dude looking at her, her chest. Creepy dude. See, that's what the red pill brings out is that creepy shit. That's just what it is. That Rich in the house, JG music in the house, red headphones in the house, Hazel Bug in the house. I'm talking about them fools in the house. On screen. The cool people are in the chat. Everybody on screen are the fools. What a fool believe. Yeah, well, I just told on my age. So what? Here we go.
I think that in the age of social media, like you trying to appease your partner, the podcast people, the YouTube people, and it's a lot of voices in.
Find me a miserable woman, and I will show you a PickMeisha. Because they stay in situations and relationships too long, thinking do is going to get better. Instead, do get worse. Do gets worse. And if you're lucky, you get out alive. Did you know that 50% of Black women get the hands and feet work? 50%, at least. That might be low. It might be as high as like 60 or 70. But I'm trying to be fair. Die Rich in the house. Die Rich in the house. Yeah. Die Rich says proximity to Pookie almost got me. Yep. It's gotten a lot of people. Yeah, 60 Goddess she is gorgeous. Her message, I just got a question. Sometimes I agree. Occasionally I might agree with things she says, but most of the time, nah. She's trying to send, Black women into getting getting that work. Getting that work. Or at the very least, the same action that Mel the King got. And look, women get dumped every day. That's not why I'm roasting Mel at the moment. It's the fact that she got dumped. Okay, they got all that drama going on with her dude, who Black, but she gets on this line. At least she sat down a little bit, but she gets on this line and this is Black women. What the hell is that? Do you notice the correlation? The correlation, here's the correlation. Quita Ward in the house. The correlation is that all of these PickMeishas are miserable. or they're in a miserable situation. Just think about it. Mel divorced. Ayana Van Zandt, Hands and Feet Club. Okay. Alicia Edwards, I think. She's 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 in prison. Okay. That's where her leader led her. That's where her leader led her. Okay. They don't talk about that. They won't talk about that uncomfortable smack on their channels about when a leader leads a woman the wrong way. They won't say that. No, that's bad for business. Let me keep going.
In your head. I have clients where they're like, girl, like I'm trying to be with my man, trying to build a relationship, but everything I tell him, he's trying to appease the alpha podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like he's trying
Uh-oh. She said trying too many times. She said trying too many times. If you have to say trying a lot, and then the next word out of your mouth is man, you know you in trouble. You know you in trouble. You know it.
appease the alpha male like persona. And I think that having so many voices in your relationship, having so many opinions in your personal life, it's hard for two people.
Alpha males, that's a weird. I think they abuse that. Let's put it that way. Here we go.
Come to an agreement. Let alone you got to agree with your person and agree with the whole internet on if it's okay. So
Jaleel, I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
So we have a woman who has issues with an alpha male who basically cheats and sleeps around and has 8 kids. What else we got going on here?
It's crazy because we was
okay. We have the divorcee, which is okay. She gave it a good shot. She put in 10 years.
I honestly feel like
and ended up,
social media has really.
She ended up miserable. Why is she looking down at his crotch? Is she looking down at his crotch? Look at her eye angle, or maybe I'm not. I don't know. Let me shut up. I'm not. Okay. Look, it's just if you're going to try to convince people to do something you want them to do, you should make sure everything's cool with you.
Taking over, and more than just relationships, like and anything and everything that you do.
That is a very unattractive dude.
Do you want to appease Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and there's a lack of communication between you and your partner about being on the same page. So I had to agree, honestly, because I really feel like you care more about what the audience look like, what it feel.
Oh. Not the best dating history for the gorgeous Six of Goddess. This guy already admitted being a 304. Cam, as much as I loved him as a football player, he's a 304. This guy looks like a dweeb, not attractive, and is probably just on here to complain about not being attractive. And then we have Melanie here, who is in a gorgeous marriage for 10 years. Unfortunately, it ended. And they all talk shit about Black women. Do you see the correlation? You gotta understand the correlation. You gotta understand. Oh man, JG Music. I agree. Now, if my memory serves, I think a long time ago, I think she was one that gave oral sex instructions videos on bananas and cucumbers with another pick me years ago. Oh man, we got Brina in the house. Brina West. Here we go.
We was just talking about how people in Atlanta be stunting. You know what I'm saying? And you really stunting and for the people and not.
Okay, he has DL vibes in my opinion. He's kicking out DL vibes.
But you living on a air mattress. You know what I'm saying? And so I think relationships are kind of the same way, is you making it look like.
I don't know why Melanie got all that work done. She was actually a very pretty young lady before she got all that work done. She was, I'll give her props for that. She was a very pretty lady. And she had more of a caramel skin tone, that was on point. Now she kinda, like, bleached her skin, got her lips done, nose done, you know, trying to get rid of that blackness. Insert alias here. It's good seeing you. You know, I'm it's like, that's really the sign of misery to me, is when you're already pretty and you still get that work done. That's for me, that's crazy. Just like that dude, some dude got a a dude got a BBL and got one of those little height. I didn't know you could get a height surgery done. That's crazy to me. So and you didn't wanna be, just over 6 feet or something like, just to get him in the mix. He got like to be he wanted to be like 6'8", 6'9". That's that's what shows a self-esteem issue is when you do that. And I think that's why I have to conclude that's where Mel King went. She got a lot of stuff done, but she was a pretty young lady beforehand.
Is we trying to
Oh, okay. Okay, as you see on the screen, can you guys hear me out there? Check 1, 2. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I thought it was me. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me see if I got All right. All right. Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me now? I'm back. I'm back. Can you guys hear me okay? See, they don't want me to tell you about PickMeisha's. That's what's going on. But that's okay, because I'm back. All right. Did have to do a little quick reboot. Let me scroll down. Where was it? Oh, yeah, they didn't like that shit. Let me tell you. Okay, great. Yeah, they didn't like that shit. They didn't like me breaking it down. Didn't cuss them out. I actually gave them, compliments. Gave 6 compliments, gave Mel compliments. You know, I'll give out compliments. I'll give a person props, you know.
People in Atlanta be stalling.
I even gave, Cam a compliment. No, I don't know, dude. So, I'm sorry, I can't give you a compliment, dude. So basically, we're back. Okay. So it was probably telling me that I'm supposed to get out, get offline, but here we go. So anyway, yeah, I mean, PickMeisha is a mindset, but it can be permanent if they do it too long. And if you've noticed, PickMeishas get dogged out the most. Yes, yes. PickMeishas get dogged out the most because if you're not a PickMeisha, you're not trying to be fit, feminine, friendly, or submissive for anybody. It's just like you just want to be a good person to a person who's good to you. That's what's going down. And think about it like that. I mean, basically, the thing is this: being fit, feminine, friendly, and submissive in general to anybody without qualifying them will lead you into PickMeisha land. And they always look right here, Melda King, gorgeous woman, before and after surgery. What did it get her? Ain't nobody. That's what it got her. Nothing. She might need to buy a dog. She might need to die alone. Like her pal unfortunately did. It was the worst thing that could happen is that he passed away because now they're martyring him. They're martyring him. Susie Bear in the house. We getting on these PickMeishas just for a minute. It was supposed to be a short live, but hey, I'm here. So anyway, yeah, so we were talking about Ayanna Van Zant. Remember, she got banged up. She got banged up. And now, and let's check this out. Look.
If you think she's capped.
Okay. So yeah, Mel King gets called out. Let's see what they say. Let's see what they say. Here we go.
Just raise your hand.
I don't care who thinks I'm
The last shall be first is in the house. In Mills.
No, I've heard you cap.
How? How did I cap?
Well, because you initially said if your man was incarcerated for 10 years, you have to make a deal.
Wait a minute. I want you to hear that again. And I need to make sure I get the volume up on this. Just listen to these Dusties. I was going to say something else, but I'm going to be pro black today and use, positive words. Here we go.
How? How did I cap?
Well, because you initially said if your man was incarcerated for 10 years, you have to make a deal. And that deal would be you being able to sleep.
I was talking about if he's not my husband, I didn't make vows for.
Wait a minute. If your husband's incarcerated for 10 years, it's game over. What in the hell are they talking about? The fact that they brought it up is already ridiculous. So that's I'm telling you, look, let me bring her up again. Let me bring her up. This is what happens when
Alicia Andrews just showed.
This is what happens when you PickMeisha too hard. When you PickMeisha at a maximum level, this is what happens to you. That's a look. This is what happens to you. Let me go back a little bit. you end up in a lineup. I told you those coaches that they were teaching you. They were teaching, I'm telling you, the red pill crew are trying to teach you to settle for so much less that you end up on a lineup. Okay? They want you to get with criminals. I'm going to go back. Okay, so just so I think I proved my point there. Beautiful Alicia Andrews.
Like, you know, and
Beautiful Melanie King, right? Beautiful Six the Goddess. What did PickMeisha get them? Nothing. Ain't nothing.
Let alone you got to agree with your person and agree with the whole internet on if it's okay. So
Jaleel, I'm curious to hear your thoughts about.
You know, it's crazy because we was talking earlier about relationships and what it is today.
Okay.
And I honestly feel like social media has really taken over, and more than just relationships. Like, you know, and anything and everything that you do, you want to appease Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and there's a lack of communication.
No, you guys want to appease that shit. Yep. Insert alias, nailed it. Being beautiful means absolutely nothing if you have low self-worth. Boom. 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 The last shall be first. Black women who love themselves don't go on these podcasts. Exactly. Here we go.
Between you and your partner about being on the same page. So I had to agree, honestly, like, because I really feel like you care more about what the audience look like, what it feel. We was just talking about how people in Atlanta be stunning.
He's talking for himself.
You know what I'm saying? And you really
fast forward a little bit. He's from Atlanta. That means he has a 50% chance of being DL.
This is the reality of this. But is that an issue though? Where has desiring more been an issue? And I believe we're
okay. And with some whoredom talk. Here we go.
It's made people just like want something that is unattainable and never kind of like settle down. I think we're out of the age of just settling down with one person and riding it out for 50 years. That's just not.
I actually agree with her. Now, no, I actually agree. Yeah, we're not in that age anymore.
Happening anymore in mass. So I would say social media has just made people desire more, desire better, desire something else.
But is that an issue though? Where has desiring more been an issue? And I believe we're in a phase of life where I'll be damned if I settle. All right.
That's fair.
Rico, talk.
Man, all of Cam's ex-wives are absolutely gorgeous, and he left them high and dry with a bunch of his kids. That's crazy to me. That's what's crazy to me. I mean, they were all gorgeous. He wasn't settling for less, and it didn't mean anything because really at the end of the day, it was all about him. It was all about him. He popped 3 babies in one, 4 in another, or something like that. Then one to the one he cheated with. These people are not role models, but people see them as role models. That is crazy to me.
Talk to me.
Well, back in the day, right? In the last
this dude is barely 30. He don't know nothing about back of the day. He can't tell nothing about back of the day unless somebody told him.
2 years, I used to agree with that social media was a big problem. But now, as I look back in hindsight and I put everything together and I take—
This drink is sus. That looks like a screwdriver. Nobody drinks that shit anymore. Or it's orange juice, which is dull. Anyway, let's
step deeper. It's like failures usually blame adversity. So is social media the problem, or is it really just exploiting people's true characters?
Okay.
Right. So now, you can have a lot, to flaunt in front of your face and your desires. And now you may feel like you're never satisfied, but you was never going to be satisfied regardless.
Boom. And that's the majority of the men in our community, including him. Including him. He's right, though. And that's why I'm telling you, look, PickMeishas get the worst of it, to be honest with you. Regardless of skin tone, regardless of effort, regardless of how submissive they are, they get it the worst. Because usually PickMeishas have a self-esteem issue. And, you know, it doesn't matter. The way these men think these days, they will never be happy. Look at, dude cheated on Tiana Taylor with another dude. You can't make this shit up. Have you seen how fine Tiana Taylor is? Kiki fine. I'm telling you. Show me a PickMeisha and I'll show you an unhappy woman. Let's keep going.
Once you got to your true core, because that's just who you are. Social media does not shake a person who knows where they stand. So it's only really the people that, in my opinion, it's only really the people that bite the bait that then try to blame social media. But it's not social media. It's realistically you.
So what are we supposed to do? And this is for anybody to answer. Like, what are we supposed to do? What do we anybody in a relationship, we just supposed to delete our TikTok, delete our Instagram, delete
be real to who you really is. Like, I think, you know, social media creates this facade of who you are, who you're not, and, you know, just be real. Like, just be who you are. Like, one thing that we used to say in a fraternity, like, if you was getting shorties before the frat, you still getting shorties after the frat. But if you wasn't getting shorties, now you done join the frat.
Notice how he's talking in multiplicity, in plural. Like, if you didn't, he should be saying if you didn't. It's funny to me, and this is what this is how it's been. They are training men to be 304s. They are, because you notice he's talking in multiplicity, in plural. He's not saying if you find that special one, blah, 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 blah. He's not saying anything like that. No, is he? Here we go.
And now you trying to be the big man on campus, but come on now, you wasn't the big man on campus before. You know what I'm saying? So like social media is like giving people that access to be this. Nah, just be true to you. Like at the end of the day, if you true to you and you remain who you are, nothing else really matters for real. Like social media gonna go and it's gonna go and it's gonna have its highs, it's gonna have its lows.
Let me pause that. That's a boring thing. I tell you what, I might do another live stream later tonight, but I think that's it for now. I just wanted to do a short live stream. And yeah. So anyway, everybody, thanks for coming through. Let me go ahead. I'm glad you stuck with me through the technical difficulties. I'm not going to edit this though. So yeah, just tell your friends on the replay to just fast forward it. But yeah, let me kick this beat. Let me kick the beat right now. Here we go. All right, shout out to insert alias here. Susie Bear. The last shall be first. Tim Mills. JG Music. Rita Ward. Rena West. Guy Rich. So tell you good night. Red Headphones. Hazelbud. Maybe from the chat. I'll see y'all on the next one.